Do you feel like the odd one out? Maybe that's not such a bad thing if you look at the state the world's in by following the conventional line of things. I've always felt like the odd one out, and my mum always felt like the odd one out, and I think everyone in her, all of her siblings, always felt like the odd ones out. And it's funny to want to be like everybody else when everybody's different. Everybody is individual, and I think the older I get, the more I meet people who celebrate that, celebrate being different, celebrate being the odd one out, being a bit quirky or a bit creative, a bit different in how you look at things. And I think it's really necessary to look at things differently, because if we all were to go along with the way the world is being run at the moment, I think we would lose it. I think we're starting to lose it. And I think looking at things differently, being a bit odd, a bit different, looking at the world differently, looking at life a bit differently might be what saves us. If we look at the state of the health care and children's services, education, it's all in a mess, and the people who are meant to be making things better are not listening to the people who are having the problems with the services. It's people like me, people probably like you as well, who know what would help. We know how it would be helpful to look after our children, look after ourselves. We know what's needed. We know that a bit more compassion, a bit more kindness, a bit more understanding is what would make such a big difference in improving the state of the world. And I've basically spent my life since I was a teenager creating more, as much as I can in my own world, because we can only do what we can do from our own hearts, our own world. All I've ever done is try to create more compassion, more kindness, and more joy in the world, and it starts with me. I can't change anybody else. I can't change what anybody else thinks or does. All I can do is change my thoughts, my feelings, my health, my well-being. So that's what I've been doing. And by doing that, by turning my attention to love and compassion and kindness, my life changed completely. And then the ripple effects from that meant that everybody around me, I could see their vibrations were raising as well. And the businesses that I run, they are all about helping other people to realize their infinite potential. We're not just these little, kind of helpless, stay in our boxes entities. We have the whole world available to us, and all we have to do is be open, focus on what's really important to us, and not be weighed down by our fears. And that's what I noticed. I noticed that the reason people make, the worst choices, it's always because of being driven by fears, being scared that, can be really subconscious fears, things that we're not even aware of, things that we've brought with us into this life through our DNA, through our ancestry, especially for women. Or if you think about all the persecutions we've been through, if you think about different ethnicities, if you think about any marginalised people, all of the baggage that we carry, all of the harm that's been done for hundreds of years, if not more, all because of fear, all based on people being scared, people wanting power and being scared that they're going to lose power. The reason that women lost our sovereignty in Western society and most of the world is because of the patriarchy being scared that they didn't know the things that women inherently understand about nature, about cycles, about health, about how to look after yourself naturally, easily. So everything I've learned in traditional Chinese medicine, in Zen healing, is about taking back that sovereignty, that power, that ability that we all have to look after ourselves. We can do so much to make sure we stay healthy, mentally, physically, also spiritually. It's all one thing. We're not just, in Western medicine, it's just one little bit, one little piece. And we are a whole being, and we are all connected with the rest of the world, with all other beings. And the more we look after ourselves, the more we can then be as caring and as loving and as helpful as we want to be to our families, our friends, everybody else who's important to us. So that's the point of TCM. That's the point of traditional Chinese medicine, Zen healing. It's just to make sure you can be everything that you want to be. Make sure that you can be happy, you can be healthy, you can relax when you need to, you can get rid of pain, you can get rid of emotional distress, you can get rid of physical problems, you can keep yourself healthy, you can live a long life, you can do what your children need when they get sick, when they have infections or stomach pain or anything. There are ways to look after ourselves, and it's not secret stuff. It's just things that you need to know. You need to learn it, and it's available to anybody. And I just want to make sure as many people as possible know how to look after themselves. So if you want to be your own doctor so that you can be to take control of your health, of your well-being, help your family, help your friends, then the Restore Balance Academy is open. Come in and join me. Get in touch to ask more about it. Have a lovely day.